you guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right. Test.
Test.
All right. Test.
Testing. Test.
Okay. I think we got it.
Four, three.
Live from the comfort of their own basements, it's episode 265 of Convincing Idiots, featuring Gen X Brian, the Zennial Dean, and Millennial Nick. And now, the third segment of Convincing Idiots. Saturday Night Live. We're talking Saturday Night Live tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Thought for a moment you were Howard Finkel.
Thank you very much. As the new season of Saturday Night Live, season 51 has begun. SNL has kicked off their season with a familiar face. Bad Bunny was the host. And he has been a common host and or musical guest, or both, in recent years. Seems to be one of the new favorites. And we thought for the final segment this evening, we're going to be discussing some of our all-time favorite Saturday Night Live hosts. So they could have been a one-time host that you really liked the episode they hosted, or it could have been multiple times. They could be part of the 5 Timers Club or the 7. Is it 7? 5? There's a jacket.
5.
7? 5. Yeah. Or more or less. Up to you. But you can tell us why. You can pick some of your favorite SNL hosts of all time. So we're going to start with Gen X Brian.
Very good. One of my all-time hosts, probably number one, honestly, Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
I think he's hosted
Great
the most.
choice.
Yeah, like 17 times, something like that, whatever. But
Can he keep this up?
Surprisingly very long. It's actually my internal monologue in my own mind every day.
Boy, I wish I could masturbate. I should leave church first.
You like that, don't you?
yeah, one of these times I want to get intimate. I want to bring Nick in and have you do that.
Good
Do that
dog.
voice. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Throw it back for Daddy one time.
Oh, look at her back that ass up.
Well, you see so many like best of episodes, the clips of Saturday Night Live. Alec Baldwin's in many of them.
Yeah.
Especially like the Christmas ones. I mean, and then it just reoccurring characters he did was just so good.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, he did Trump. He's known for that. But I loved him in just so many things. Like when he did Tony Bennett, he had the Tony Bennett show. I like things that are great.
That's really great. Yeah, that's really great. Yeah.
Yeah, it just you knew it was going to be good. When Alec Baldwin was posting, you knew it was going to be at least a few really good sketches that he was in. Very versatile, great comedic actor. He could play serious, he could play fun. Just so good. I mean,
it's probably what helped him get the role of Jack Donaghy on 30 Rock.
Oh, no question.
Just knowing, what sort of timing that he had. He was a serious actor.
Yeah.
So I mean, this
just great.
The range. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He said so many iconic sketches. I mean, he is Pete Schweddy in Sweaty Balls.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, and the Always Be Cobbling with the elves, or what I mean.
So good.
Yeah, he's been in fantastic sketches over the years, iconic ones, really. Yeah. Very good.
So many to name. Yep.
There you go. Yeah. All right, Zennial Dean.
All right, this is not going to come to any surprise to anybody. You know what? I'm not going to start there. I'm going to start with
Spacey.
No. I'm sure he was a fabulous host. But I'm going to go. This gentleman only hosted one time, and it was October 22nd, 1983. John Candy.
John Candy. We love John Candy.
The wonderful John Candy.
One time?
Only one time, 1983,
Wow.
October 22nd.
Wow.
I mean, he was friends with all of those, all those the cast members back then. One of the funniest human beings on earth. And from what they say, I know you guys watched that documentary. One of the greatest people. How is that not a fit? First of all, how is he not a cast member in general throughout the whole series? Right. Yeah. But yeah, John Candy was the legend we all know he was. And so he did it one time in 1983, October 22nd. He's number one on my list.
Nice.
Yeah. Don't remember that episode.
So you can go back and watch all these on Peacock.
Yep.
They might be, especially from the 80s, ones I've gone back. I went and back and watched the Wayne Gretzky episode that he hosted.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good too. But it's some of those older ones are, and I don't know if this has to do with licensing or what, but they're less like musical performances and things like that. So they don't have like, those included, but it does have the sketches.
And with John Candy, I'm giving you right now the exact date, October 22nd, 1983.
Wow.
Nikolai.
I'm going to start with an easy layup, and he is commonly referred to as, certainly in recent years, one of the best guest hosts. And it's Justin Timberlake. Same reasons that Brian gave for Alec Baldwin. Just he's a part of so many epic like SNL classics. Obviously, like Dick in a Box is the biggest one, but he and the where he dressed up as the Soup and take it on down to Homelessville and like all
paper,
he's got
all that.
and then the sequel to Dick in a Box, the Mother Lover one. I mean, they've got so much. You can do a best of Justin Timberlake. Just for stuff he's been in, and he's hosted quite a few times over the years. But he's another one where he was just kind of like, everybody knew him as obviously first from NSYNC and then as a solo artist, and he's this pop star. But like, I think part of it was the element of surprise that, like, as an entertainer, like he's funny and like his comedy, he's good at this. And I've heard people, cast members from that time period, the early 2000 or the 20 ticks or the 20 tits or the 20 aughts. There you go, 20 aughts.
God damn.
Those are the 20 aughts there. When he was on so often, and him and Andy Samberg and other cast members really hit it off. And they talk about how seamless it was to work him into sketches and how good he was. And he would take a character and just completely run with it. And he was so collaborative. And you can tell it shines through on those episodes because he almost doesn't seem like he's a guest host. He just kind of works in, without issue with the rest of the cast. So Justin Timberlake's.
I wonder if he had like the same idea as The Rock. The Rock started getting all those movie roles because like people saw him on his first shot in Saturday Night Live and were like, oh shit! Like not only is he funny, like he can act. Like he has performance chops, and that opened the door for The Rock. In Hollywood.
Yeah,
just that one time on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I think Timberlake is arguably the greatest host, like a musical act. He was a musical act, the greatest host who did the greatest comedy bits maybe ever.
Yeah,
there's some good ones. There's some definitely good ones out there, but he, like you said, man, I remember watching those. I was like, Justin Timberlake's going to host too, but instantly you're like, yeah, this guy's fucking funny. He's talented on both sides, So, yeah, I don't know if anybody's topped him since.
He's hard to argue with, especially as, like you said, a musical talent. I mean, yeah.
Yep.
So,
very good.
Gen X Brian here from the Convincing Idiots podcast. If you're enjoying our show, tell a friend. And if you're not, well, tell two enemies.
All right, Brian, back to you, man.
Okay. Another all-time great in my book, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks again.
Hanks. That's good.
Yeah, again, he hosted several times, and again, the same type of deal. So many great skits, and one of the more 6 years ago around this time, David S. Pumpkins, one of my favorite skits of all
He
time.
has a middle
Just
initial
bizarre.
now. Yeah, David S. Pumpkins.
But he's another one that could do just. He could play it serious. He could play it like just completely like an idiot, straight idiot. Just God, so good.
Yeah.
He could do anything.
Yeah,
perfect for that show. Love Tom Hanks.
for sure. And he's made so many cameos too. There was a time in the Dean's question was topical in the early 2000s to mid 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time where it's like every other week it just felt like Tom Hanks was like around around downtown there in New York, and he would just pop in to the studio and like he would just pop in the opening sketch or something. He would just make a cameo all the time.
Yep. Everybody's always excited to see Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Probably one of the most universally liked humans.
Sure.
Celebrities, certainly.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to challenge that and bring somebody up, that I believe is just equally or on that level of Tom Hanks with equally loved.
Kevin Spacey.
No, we're not going Kevin Spacey. John Hamm.
Hamm. Yeah.
What is any of our lists? What are we doing here in any of these fucking lists if we don't have John Hamm? John Hamm. And again, another one of these guys where you see him in a lot of these serious roles, and then this opens up people's eyes to how funny he can be.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know if there's shows like that Kimmy Schmidt TV show. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he was the cult leader. I mean, he in all of that, show him what he can do.
Hilarious in Bridesmaids.
Absolutely.
Yeah. My favorite part of the movie, actually. Yeah.
John Hamm is entertaining in whatever he does, and I think it started, or in general, started with Saturday Night Live hosting.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Sure.
Nikolai?
All right. My next one, I'm going to go with the new one, and this is going to be a little callback to our first segment. Adam Driver brings his A game every fucking time he is on Saturday Night Live.
So good.
And I mean, with Adam Driver, I think he's only hosted 2, maybe 3 times. But when Adam Driver is on, the entire show is good. Every sketch is hilarious. Both times that I can recall specifically, like I said, maybe 3 times, but he's just funny. And I don't know if it's not even just that he plays the straight man kind of act well, but he is funny. There's one that he plays. He was like a teacher. They were doing like he was showing kids, and the kids kept saying inappropriate things, and he was like, "Oh no, and he's just, I don't know." And he did one where
science guy. He did the science dude, the science show.
Yeah. He's just, he's fantastic. Every time I am impressed by him. Even his monologues are good. Like he just, for somebody that you don't see in a lot of comedic roles, he pulls it off so well. So Adam Driver is one of my more, recent in recent memory, guest hosts. The times I've seen him has been just out of the park every fucking time. Every sketch is so good.
I agree with that. He's doing that show. He's like, he doesn't phone it in. He's like, I am giving this my 100% full acting ability in anything I do on this show. Every time.
Yep.
Like you said. Yep. Great.
Fantastic.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
I'm sticking with the classics here, fellas. Steve Martin.
Stephen Martin.
Yeah, again, another one that's hosted several times, all the way back in the first season. And again, just so many good skits. You had the way back with the Wild and Crazy Guys with Dan Aykroyd. That's that weird skit they did in the 70s to every holiday season. I watched the Saturday Night Live. The Christmas skits. And every year, without fail, that one is Steve Martin when he does the whole monologue there. If I had, so many wishes at Christmas time, I would wish this, that. It just He
Yeah.
just plays it so straight, and he's just hilarious.
First the money,
Just
then
hilarious.
the power, then the crap about the kids
That's
holding
right.
hands, and no,
Yeah.
wait, that what was an endless or however many day or month orgasm or 30-day orgasm,
30-day or send a 30-day orgasm.
30-day orgasm, then the money, then the power. That all encompassing power over revenge on all my enemies. That was
Then of course, to all the children of the world,
all the children of the world
get together,
join in
sing
song, holding
peace and
hands,
harmony. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dino.
So many more. Yep.
All right. You guys keep talking about these people that have hosted, a few times here, a few times there, even the 5 club, 7 club, whatever you want to call it. There's a man that's hosted 13 times in the history of Saturday Night Live. And this man's name is John Goodman.
Yeah, getting a good one. Yep.
John Goodman, I mean, he has like a glowing fucking yellow jacket.
John Goodman. Sorry, I forgot to do
There you
that.
go. And thank you. You almost missed it. John Goodman. First of all, I mean, with 13 different appearances, throughout the whatever 30 years that he's been doing it. I mean, the one skit that will always come to mind, and when you brought this up, Nick, he was the first person to come to my mind on my list, only simply because of Bill Brasky episodes.
Bill Brasky, yeah.
Fuck, I mean, just because he makes me think that he wasn't in all of them, but like all of those fucking skits were golden, and he was amazing in them. It just what a brilliant comedic actor, and so John Goodman.
He was the host in one of my favorite Chris Kattan sketches, where he would play this lawyer that spoke in gibberish. Basically, it was actually quite brilliant. You could make out what he was trying to say, but it didn't make any fucking sense. Like it was gibberish. And John Goodman was one of the witnesses on the stand or whatever. One of those. It's on one of my favorites ever. Yeah,
he's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So, he was another one. Every again, same type of deal. Adam Driver. He came in. He was acting the shit out of everything that he did.
You're getting gold every time.
Yep. Never broke.
Absolutely.
I never saw him break character. So good. So good.
Yeah, you're right. Not that I can recall.
Talented motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nikolai.
My next one here, we're gonna go with a female comedic powerhouse, and she's another one similar to Adam Driver. Every episode, every sketch she's on, and she's hosted probably more than 3 times. Melissa McCarthy. She is a comedic actress, and she is hilarious. But god damn it, she fucking kills on Saturday Night Live every time. And she's one that, like, some of her, when she hosts, I can't recall a ton of characters that she's ever done to be reused, but they're still like, at least in my household, they're like lore. Like there's one where she plays Barb Kellner, and she comes into Jason Sudeikis' office and she pitches an idea for a business loan where she's going to start a business where she's just going to eat people's leftover pizza. Well, people they don't eat, and they don't have all this extra pizza, and they don't know what to do with it. And he's like, "Ma'am, your idea is that you're going to, ma'am, Barb Kellner, Barb, you're going to, people go, I got all this extra pizza, and I love eating pizza." And like, I'm not doing it justice. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Just look up Barb Kellner. It's fan-fucking-tastic. But there's many more. Like, every episode, like I said, just like the same what I said about Adam Driver, she is one that every time she hosts, you know what you're in for. You know the whole episode's going to kill because she is a comedic actress. She writes these, and she's fucking brilliant. And it's not even just like what she writes and the way she writes sketches, but obviously her physical comedy speaks for itself. She can do everything, and she's fucking hilarious. And Melissa McCarthy every time is guaranteed to be a good episode.
Agree. Excellent. And she loves to break people too. That's so funny.
Yeah.
She knows it. She sees it. She's like a Will Ferrell in that respect.
Like
she sees it coming and she ups it and gets people to laugh.
Yeah.
Pretty
good.
McKinney, Kate McKinney.
Judge Todd McKinney.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not Judge Todd.
Yeah.
Kate McKinney, right?
Kate McKinnon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's good like that too.
Yeah, she does the same thing. I mean, and you can see like in her eyes, like she just fucking, narrows in and goes, "Yep, you're fucked."
She does that when they do like the opening ones on the alien abductions,
Yeah.
and she starts
Those are
serving
so
those lines up, and she's like, she's got me, and she'll like look at somebody and like kind of size up with them and do
And
do
you
her
know
little
the person
yeah.
she's looking
And
at
they're like,
goes, "Fuck."
yeah,
There's nothing I can do. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, yep,
Just hope the camera doesn't like stay on me laughing. Fuck.
right.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Excellent. I have a newer one here, actually. John Mulaney, guys. So,
Oh yeah, long-time writer on the show. Yep.
Longtime writer on the show. Very, very great comedian. And whenever he's on, it seems like to me the quality of almost every skit just instantly increases.
Well,
Like he
I
would
mean,
have a hand in it. He was a very good writer, but
he
you
was
could
the head
tell
writer
that.
for many years.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah.
And he always has these fun like musical, almost every episode. And he's kind of known for that now. Also, like a very bizarre musical skit in some way, shape, or form. Like I had Pete Davidson got like shrimp from a gas station or something like that.
Yeah.
It just didn't have a whole musical
airport.
number.
It was from an airport.
Oh, is
yeah,
that what it was?
did that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just good stuff. Just very bizarre, funny, but yeah, again, very, 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 very funny, very, very talented.
Yes.
Always look forward to having him on.
Yeah, I think you have the
John Mulaney. Sorry, I forgot about that one.
John Mulaney being the head writer for all those years. You know what I mean? Like you have all these people that come in, once a year, or, a couple times every couple of years. I mean, he was like in the trenches, so I think there's such familiarity.
Sure,
because like when he was a head writer, he didn't do a lot of sketches. Right?
Nope.
Yeah. Never. I never heard of him before
Me
he
either.
was doing stand-up. And I found out later that he was a writer on SNL because he was never in a sketch ever. Like he was never on in front of the camera.
I think if you watch some of them, just like Conan O'Brien, you can see him in the background, like as a background extra.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, not knowing at the time who he was. Yeah.
Funny motherfucker.
Yep.
All right. You guys were actually talking about it made me think. I wanted to go back and I looked up this because I remember how surprised I was when John Bon Jovi years ago hosted.
Yeah.
If you talk about a musical guest who surprised you of being funny. And
John Bon Jovi. Jonathan Bonathan Jovi.
That's not the middle name. I don't think it's even close.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Bonathan.
Jonathan Bonathan.
I really want somebody to name their child.
Look it up.
Jonathan Bonathan Jovi.
Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah.
Going on tour next year, by the way. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I remember him like being surprisingly funny. I wasn't. I mean, because obviously, you've seen like Keith Richards and Mick Jagger do not hosting, but I mean they may have hosted, but
Mick Jagger did. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and they it's funny for Mick Jagger, right?
Yeah.
But I remember Bon Jovi being surprisingly entertaining.
He was.
Not just for being a musical act. So. Yeah, I like the Bon Jovi. I'll put it on my list.
Yeah.
Wow. All time.
Yeah.
There you go.
All time.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hang it from the rafters. Mm-hmm. Jonathan Bonathan Jovi.
Thank you, Cleveland.
I agree. Jonathan Bonathan was a very good host. I remember, him hosting him and they did one sketch where him and what's his name? Ricky. What's the guitarist player's name? John Bon Jovi. Rick.
His guitar player.
Yeah.
Ricky Ronathan.
Richard Ronathan. No. God, I just had it on the whatever. It's Richie Sambora. Richie Sambora.
Okay.
John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora were doing a sketch where they were trying out dancers for and then like Chris Kattan did Mango, And that was the whole So and then they kind of became obsessed with mango, as everyone always does. But the John Bon Jovi episodes that the ones I'm thinking of are from the early 2000s, like the 20 Zeds or the 20
aughts,
20 the aughts.
Turn of the century.
It is the Zeds. I like the Zeds better.
The Zeds. The 20
Zeds.
The 20 Zs. 20 Zeds.
I like the Zeds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Bon Jovi was surprisingly a good one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Am I up? Is it my turn?
Yep.
You're up.
All right, I'm gonna go with another newer. Do I want to go? Nah. Okay, she has to come up. She has to because she's another one. Even though she's newer, Emma Stone. Emma Stone is fantastic on SNL, and she's got reoccurring characters. One of my favorite ones is when it's like a kid in a room and he's getting inspiration from his posters on his wall, and there's like a basketball player and there's whatever, and then like he'll look at the one and he's got a picture of like a hot girl with like garden hose or whatever, like with a like white tank top, and it's Emma Stone, and she's just dumb and ditzy and a bimbo. She's like, yeah, like I can't believe that like I'm gonna like sprinkle hose water all over my dirty mouth, and like just whatever. Like everybody else is inspiring the kid and saying things, but she's just a slutty poster on the wall, so she's just saying dumb shit. But Emma Stone has often, she is a huge fan of Saturday Night Live, and like idolized Gilda Radner when she was a kid and stuff. It's a big reason why she got into acting and loves comedy so much. So she has a reverence for Saturday Night Live and for comedic acting, and it shows like how much she appreciates it because she is lights out every time she's on SNL. So I have to bring up Emma Stone, for sure. So
sure,
Emma Stone.
Yeah, I agree.
Emma Stone.
Emma.
You're right. Another one. She's going to bring it every. She's hosted and she's acting the shit out of it every time.
There you go.
I had Justin Timberlake. Nick.
This is your last one. Mm-hmm. Is this your last one, Brian? All right.
Yeah. So I'm going to swap out Justin for the great Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Now, he definitely had recurring characters on there. The Continental, with the Phil Hartman introduction, which is a weird, creepy dude spying on girls and hitting on girls. But
he's always trying to get her to stop her. They couldn't do that now. He's always stuck. Because you're first person, you're the girl, and the camera is her, and she's always rushing out. He's like, "Baby, no, please come back." Yeah. And like, don't go.
Spying on them in the bathroom, running in front of the door. Yeah.
She breaks a break for the door, and he like puts himself in front of. Yeah.
I mean, he always got punched out at the end. He always got punched out by the woman and got and she always got away. But it was like you say, he couldn't do it today. But of course, one arguably at least probably top 3 skits of all time. He's in with the cowbell skit when he plays the producer. He played that. I don't know that in any skit anybody played a part as straight and perfect as he played. That producer in that skit. It was just absolutely, even though people were breaking all around him.
I would say he was in that sketch with Jimmy Fallon and Horatio Sands, and they were fucking losing it the whole time, as always. But
even Will Ferrell broke a little bit there, which seldom happened.
Everybody, they're like,
yep, so good.
I would say arguably number 1. And I can back that up by saying they did an entire episode on that one sketch when they did the history of Saturday Night Live. Right. One episode out of like 4 was just about cowbell. Yeah. And Will Ferrell talks, specifically in there about how I forget who originally he wrote it for. There was someone else hosting. Yeah. And he talks about it, and he was like, they were hosting, and it got put away. It didn't make it at the table, so he put it in his desk drawer, and he was like, And then when Christopher Walken came about, he was like, Walken can do this. This is going to be really good. And then, now it's, forever. It's in the doldrums of history.
That's right. Watch the skit, too, by the way, of Christopher Walken with Tim Meadows, the census taker.
A census.
Yeah, if you ever seen that or not, but So Tim Meadows is a census taker, comes upon the door of Christopher Walken, and he's interviewing him. Again, Christopher Walken at his best. How many people you have in there? Man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
50 or something like that. He's like, you have 50 people in an apartment? Yeah. Seems like a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Two, me and my wife. He's like, yeah, I guess I overshot that one.
Yeah.
It's just that whole banter back and forth, and his wife was like a cougar, or something like that, or whatever it was. But oh man, just so good. And Tim Meadows played it perfectly off of him. But anyways, so many good ones. So many good ones. Yes.
Favorite Walken ones. This is when the height of like when Punk'd was a big deal, and they were doing like a show like Punk'd, and Christopher Walken was in on the gag, and he was a friend of the guy that they were supposed to be playing a prank on, and they showed security footage where he was supposed to like do something crazy in a parking deck and like scare his friend, and he took it too far, and eventually like basically he ends up killing him, basically. Like he kills him with like a crowbar. And they were like, they're watching, it's on the live footage, and the host of the show's like, oh my God. And he was like, do you see? He's like, I pranked him to death. It was great. Did you see what and it's like they're like mortified. They were like, what the fuck happened? And it was good. Christopher Walken's an all-timer for sure.
So good.
That's awesome. Good. Okay. All right. For my last one, guys, I have this memory back in the early 2000s of Jon Stewart hosting Saturday Night Live, and how much I fucking loved it. I love Jon Stewart in general, right?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
And like I enjoyed the hell out of it, and like so much, and I've always had this memory of him hosting. So I kind of looked it up tonight, and some places are saying he didn't. Like maybe this is a Mandela effect.
I remember hosting.
Some of the sites said he did, some of them said he didn't. I have him on here as he did. It was March 9th, 2002. If he hosted, that
you
was
have a date?
Yeah.
Then he must. I mean,
again, but a lot of places
I
say
don't
he did.
recall that.
Again, I can choose somebody else, so I can't say that definitively that he hosted. I have a very good memory of him hosting in the early 2000s, so 2002 would have made sense.
Sure.
And I enjoyed the hell of it. He's always a funny guy, especially back then. Is youthful Jon Stewart. So I'm going to stick with it.
Fresh off of Big Daddy Jon Stewart.
There you go. Perfect. So I'm going to stick with Jon Stewart. March 9th, 2000.
So you're picking a guy that you don't even know.
May or may not have hosted.
No, but that's what I'm saying is I remember him.
But
hosting.
You remember? Okay, so you think he?
I looked it up tonight because I wanted to look up the date. Obviously, I don't remember the fucking date, so I looked it up. And some of the sites were going, no, he cameoed, but he's never hosted. And I'm like, I fucking remember hosting.
We will delve into this. It would make sense that at some point in time he's hosted.
Correct.
He has also been the host of The Daily Show for fucking ever. Like, at some point, you would think, you know what I mean?
He took vacation when Trevor Noah came along, but
yeah, right. But I mean, like, yeah, he's. It would make sense that he has. In my head, I feel like I can even see him doing one of these poses with like a Hunter Green sweater on, and the dog tears it off for TV Funhouse. Like I don't like that. I don't know that. I don't know. I'm just saying. I like you said, Mandela. It would make sense that would even be a thing. So,
but my
March
point
9th,
on this list is that I remember how much I fucking enjoyed it. Like I love him being a host. So that's why it's always stuck with me of how good he was and how much I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Enough to like go, that was really funny. So I went to look up date and they're like, he never hosted. I'm like, what? That's kind of bullshit. So I looked it up again. Go ahead, Brian.
On SNL Wiki, Jon Stewart hosted March 9th, 2002.
There you go. Okay.
There we go. All right. I was right.
Good deal.
All right. Last on my list, Jon Stewart.
All right.
March 9th.
The musical guest was
India
Airy was the musical guest.
Sure, that's
musical guest, India Airy.
Yeah.
And now your host, Jonathan Stewart. I don't know why I make him say the long
picture,
words.
everything.
The long.
Yeah.
He didn't say that. He just said their
he's
names as
going
they
to
were.
Brevity.
Mhm.
There you have it.
Was it
Right.
Pardo? Was that the
Don Pardo, right?
Don
Nick?
Pardo?
No, yeah, the guy. Yeah, the announcer guy.
Don Pardo. Yeah.
Still doing it, right?
No, he passed.
He passed away.
He died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've had probably over for the last 10 or so years they've had a newer guy doing it. It's still weird to me.
Yeah.
But it is a place in time. It is very it stops somewhere around 2004-ish, 2005, I think. And
Jon Stewart did.
I think he started with around the time of the cast with the Bill Hader, Jason Sudeikis, Andy Samberg. Like I can hear his voice doing those names and Kristen Wiig and then sometime and when some of those were still there, it changed over. But it's he's iconic forever. A voice of Saturday Night Live. Is it me? Is it my last or did is it my last?
Yep, your last, buddy.
Shit, I got two that I really want to bring up, and I don't know which one to use.
Honorable mentions.
I do, yeah. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save him for honorable mention.
Do a combo and just give us.
Well, I am. You know what? You're right. In honor, this is perfect tie-in. In honor of the Toronto Blue Jays in the World Series and an overwhelming swell of Canadian pride, I am sharing two great Canadians guest hosts in my pick. One is Martin Short. Martin Short was actually a cast member for one season of Saturday Night Live. One season. But every time he's on, Martin Short, we've talked a lot about how much we enjoy and appreciate Martin Short. And I feel like he's another one. Anything he touches turns to gold. He's likable. He's funny inherently. And every time he is on, which he's only hosted, I think, maybe a few times, his monologues are great. His sketches are great. They're topical. He's funny, and he also gets the opportunity to reprise some of his iconic roles that he did when on the one. Yeah, Ed Grimley. Yeah. I must say, I love those ones, man. They're great. But Ed Grimley is always brought back, and that's fun. So Martin Short, and then also he's going to share that spot with Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling is another one, man. That dude is fucking funny as shit. He can flip that switch. He can play dramatic roles, and if he's ever in something where he needs to be funny, he's the funniest fucking person in that film. I'm not trying. I know what Barbie was and what it meant to female empowerment, and I'm not taking anything away from that. But from a comedic standpoint, Ryan Gosling absolutely made that movie, and that was just a little taste of that. But Ryan Gosling, every SNL episode I've seen, Ryan Gosling has been great. Huh?
Yep.
You watch Fall Guy?
I've not seen Fall Guy.
It's not bad.
It's good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Good. I was pleasantly surprised, much like my former boss.
There you go.
Pleasantly surprised.
Same rating. Same rating.
Twice over. Pleasantly surprised.
Yep.
I didn't have a lot of hope for it when I went into that movie, Nick, but come to find out.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes you get surprised.
Yep. Not bad.
Pleasantly.
Martin Short, by the way, Nick, 8 times host.
8 times? Jesus.
8 times.
Okay, that's a lot more than I thought.
Yep.
So he's actually. I wonder how many. I was going to say, I wonder if he has now hosted more times than episodes he was on as a cast member.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. Maybe.
Maybe. Because he was only a cast member for one season.
Although he did have in that season, he did have the character Ed Grimley.
I must say.
Which became an animated Saturday morning cartoon for a season.
And a doll.
So.
There was a pull string doll of Ed Grimley.
That's right.
Yep.
Not many
in his
can say
book,
that.
Which I will recall back to, and I think I've told you guys before when I read it at the time, you should treat yourself, and I use read lightly. Listen to the audiobook of Martin Short's book. It's fantastic. And he does it because he narrates it and he does the voices, and there's so many little mini parts in the chapter where he does as characters, and one of them is Ed Grimley. So he reads as the character, he's in character, and it's so fantastic. Listen to Martin Short's book on audiobook. Absolutely. Couldn't recommend more. So
Excellent.
there you have it.
All
right. Any honorable mentions?
Nick, since you were last up, go ahead.
Literally all of mine were taken on one of yours. I obviously have a lot of the, I've the John Hams, the Steve Martins, and Tom Hanks, and Alec Baldwin, and Christopher Walken. So yeah, there's been many good ones over the years. I'm a huge fan of Saturday Night Live. I've been watching it since I was probably fucking like 10 years old. So there's been many great ones. Another one that wasn't mentioned, but Dean kind of mentioned him real quick. The Rock. Has had a lot of good episodes. He's had a lot of fun characters. I liked when Obama was in office, and he would turn into the Incredible Hulk version, and he would be the Rock Obama, where he would get, because Barack was always so composed. And remember that? Remember when presidents were composed and just like, civil and decent,
Ridiculous.
whether or not you agreed with their policies? It's a wild time to recall back to, but it did exist. But Barack Obama was known to be, very reserved and very, calm and collected and cool about things. And there would be times where someone would be kind of poking the bear, and he'd start to Hulk out, and he would turn into the Rock Obama. And, those were good. And his early sketches, he did Mr. Peepers with Catan.
Mr. Peepers was so
it was really good. Yeah. The Rock was one that took, like you said, that's kind of, in a way, kind of kickstarted his film career and his acting career. And he was an immediate success on SNL. And I remember, being such a huge wrestling fan as a kid, when he hosted, it was a big deal. And Triple H and the Big Show, and we're like in his monologue, and they were watching Mick Foley. Yeah, it was fun. He was another good one too.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Brian, you have any honorable mentions?
Most were mentioned. I had Adam Driver, Melissa McCarthy, John Goodman, and Will Ferrell when he came back as a host.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So many good skits when he came back as a host. Always funny. Always, and again, another one always gives us all every second he's on that show. 100%.
Yeah,
very funny. Dean.
All right. I have a list of honorable mentions. I just kept going through some of my favorites. Like John Lithgow was was fun.
Mm-hmm.
3 times he did it. Remember when John McCain, when they had that, was it early 2000s?
Mm-hmm.
It shows
20 Zeds.
Yeah, the 20 Zeds. I mean, the dude had POW to senator to presidential candidate. I mean, and it showed just how human and funny he was. Didn't really help with the election, but he gave it a run. Again, John Mulaney I had on there as well. Just what he knows in comedy. The little bit what do they say? He knows more than what most people
more than we'll know.
There you go. Yeah. That's it. Again, like The Rock, John Cena has hosted, and it's probably where you could see where he went and was able to get into the movies and the Peacemaker and all that. Shows his comedic chops. John Krasinski again is another good one. And John Malkovich.
Yeah,
funny.
He's got one of my favorite opening monologues of all time.
Yeah,
the Christmas one where he reads "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" to the children is my favorite.
That's so good. Itchy.
His
delivery
is just so weird and creepy. No matter what he does, and it's so funny.
Do you understand that, children? In order for Santa and his reindeer to deliver presents all around the world, he'd have to be traveling at a speed so fast that when he entered the Earth's atmosphere would literally cost him and his reindeer to burst into flames. This is science.
So good. I love it. So we're paying to the kids, and the kids are just like, so good. Yeah.
Cantatal is coming, and he's going to eat all of your toes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Great.
I'm going to give one more honorable mention. The Peyton Manning episode was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning was the skit when he's being the coach at the kids camp.
And those kids, Christ, so funny.
He was great. He was one of the best sports. He might be arguably the best sports host.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't want to see you in this
host.
huddle. Yeah, I don't want to get out of my
And
huddle.
also, like that kind of spawned like his after football career, doing
Sure.
the commercials
Sure.
and
Yeah.
the,
was great.
whatever it's like podcast that he does, for football.
Sure.
Him and his brother. It's
Yep.
so good. He's so funny.
Eli was funny too, but
Yes,
Peyton
yep.
was another level. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Yep. Anyway. All right. We
Eli's
got time out.
Eli's playing funny. Peyton is funny.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's you're right about that. I agree with that. All right. Well, gentlemen, we have done it.
Gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and send it to the wrap up. This,
Go
if
ahead.
you haven't guessed by now, is Convincing Idiots.
That's right.
And this has been episode 265. So if you've enjoyed the dumbassery that has taken place here this evening or on any other show that you've listened to, please feel free to go and find us on all your favorite social media accounts. We are listed on them and conveniently placed there for your comfort and convenience on our link tree. Go to Google and type in Convincing Idiots link tree. That's LINKTREE. And follow those links to your heart's content. You can also find a link to the merch store and our website, which is convincingidiots.wordpress.com. So for episode 265, I am Millennial Nick.
I am the Zennial Dean.
Do it in the voice.
The Zennial Dean.
Thank you.
The Gen X Brian.
Lovely. Have we convinced you to come back for season 5 or 6 to be determined? We'll see you next time.
Why did you sound like Harry Carey at the end? Hey,
It kind of changed at the end because, hey, I got kind of confused. I didn't know which one I was going to, and I thought, hey, might be kind of fun to flip the script.
fuck it, it's all SNL. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's in the same vein.
Everybody, Gen X Brian with Millennial Nick and Zennial Dean. We need more people besides Nick's mom watching us. Give us a like and subscribe.
Ham grape.
Oh, wee.